Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to look at the state of monarchism in a country that many of you ask us to do, Austria. We will talk about Austria's past and go through survey results on monarchism we did in June 2023. Before we embark on this journey, a special shout out to our patrons. Your support is the cornerstone that helps us bring these videos to life. Remember, you have exclusive access to our comprehensive monarchy report, which covers an in-depth analysis of the monarchy situation in 10 countries. If you haven't joined our Patreon community yet, now is the perfect time. You won't want to miss this exciting and exclusive content. Let's look into the pages of Austria's past. This landlocked country, known for its breathtaking alpine landscapes, rich culture, and architectural splendor, also boasts an intricate and captivating history, starting with the establishment of the Celtic kingdom of Noricum around 800 BC, moving forward to Roman domination and later the migration period marked by the Bavari, a Germanic people. Austria's past is a patchwork of different eras and influences. During the 9th century, Austria fell under the sovereignty of the Frankish Empire, established by the Germanic Franks. In 996, the name Ostrachy, Austria, emerged, initially as Margrave of the Duchy of Bavaria, and from 1156 as an independent duchy within the Holy Roman Empire. However, the story of Austria is majorly dominated by the Habsburg and Habsburg-Lorraine dynasties that ruled this land from 1273 to 1918. During this period, Austria navigated various political transitions from being part of the Holy Roman Empire to establishment of the Austrian Empire and later the formation of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The Habsburg rule is considered the zenith of Austria's monarchical rule. But as the tides of World War I gradually passed, Austria saw a dramatic political transformation. The mighty empire crumbled, leaving behind the Republic in its wake. This led to the creation of the Republic of German Austria and later the First Austrian Republic in 1919. Despite these republican turns, the idea of monarchism held its ground. With the Habsburg law of 1919 still intact, the flame of royalism continued to flicker, but only subtly. In 1961, Archduke Otto, the Habsburg heir, formally renounced his royal lineage, declaring loyalty to the Republican regime. This step was pivotal in Otto's journey back to his homeland after a prolonged 50-year exile. Otto's return to Austrian soil was a deeply moving event, symbolizing the complex interplay between the Republic and the monarchy. And then the Black-Yellow Alliance emerged. Founded in 2004, this monarchist movement sought to rekindle the old spirit of monarchy in Austria, proposing a vision for a Central European monarchist union. Although their public activities have quieted since 2020, the seeds of their mission persist, echoing the longing for a parliamentary monarchy among some Austrians. And for TMC to gauge current sentiment towards monarchy, we conducted a survey amongst Austrians. The results offer a glimpse into the contemporary Austrian psyche. A significant 55% of the respondents expressed dissatisfaction with the current political system, while 57% felt underrepresented. Yet 76% believed in the importance of democracy, suggesting that while Austrians value their democratic system, they are not entirely satisfied with its execution. Interestingly, 41% of respondents said they would support the restoration of monarchy. If the monarchy were to be restored, 34% believe it should have a ceremonial role, and about 20% would want monarch to have executive powers, while 46% believe it should have no role in Austria. Austria's rich history of monarchy and the modern discussions about it create an interesting contrast. The whispers of Habsburg rule still echo in the hearts and minds of many Austrians. Even though the monarchy doesn't hold any political power anymore, it still influences how Austrians think about their nation. It represents a time of greatness and power that is a big part of Austria's identity. Our survey data indicates that the candle of monarchism hasn't been snuffed out. History never truly says goodbye. It just prepares us for the next encounter. Thank you for tuning in to our exploration of Austria's rural history and the state of monarchism in the country. Consider supporting us on Patreon. If you haven't joined our Patreon community yet, now is the perfect time. You won't want to miss out our exciting and exclusive content there. We hope you enjoyed this journey as much as we did. Remember to hit the like button and share our video. Check out one of our other interesting videos and leave us your comments down below, as your engagement is helping us grow this channel. Thanks for joining. See you in the next one.